This is the Negro Ninja. And before we start, I would like for y'all to take a look at the t-shirts in the description. Now, y'all know this is the perfect time to wear these unapologetically straight t-shirts. And y'all know it's the perfect time to wear the Whenever the World is Chaos, Go Straight t-shirts as well. All right. The fact that they're going out of their way to try to cover up straightness proves that there's demand for people to know who is straight for real. All right. So if you're bold enough to wear these shirts, I highly recommend it. If you know people that's bold enough to wear these shirts, I highly recommend that. That's a gift for them. And this is the Negro Ninja. And it's funny how people want straights and gays to just get along. You know, they think that we can just coexist when you can't even go shopping with these niggas. Okay, nigga, you there to eat. Them niggas is there to feed. Okay. You there to shop, them niggas is there to pray. So, nigga, yesterday I was at Publix. And I was debating on which line to get into. And I automatically didn't want to get into the line with the suspect nigga that was there. Okay. But I ended up having to get into that line because the other lines were just too dang long. And I was like, so I go into that line. Okay. You know how Publix is set up to where the lane is right here, where the line is at. Then you got a cashier right here. Then you got a candy on the right side, and then on the end cap is, you know, candy right there sometimes. So I get into the line. I don't really like to stand. I don't like to line up with dudes. So I would either turn to the side like this, okay, or I would offset. Okay, and I offset it to the end cap to where the candy was at. And if you didn't know what was going on, you would think that I was just checking out the candy and even wonder if I was in line. So not 5 seconds as I was right there, okay, I looked behind me to see a middle-aged beer gut white nigga. Some, okay, and I know the suspect dude is, you know, watching everything that's going on because suspect people watch everything you do. They predators, okay, but he was doing it subtly, you know, like, you know, and you know, I turn around and look at the white dude, and then I just get in line, and then I just turn to the side like this. You know, got my basket and my phone. Okay. And then not long after that, the white dude just starts back shopping. Okay, act like he forgot something. This nigga didn't forget nothing. Okay, because if I would have stood there 10 minutes unaware of what was going on, he would have stood there for 10 minutes. And then he would have went back shopping. Okay, and it was taking a long time in that line. Luckily, you know, I caught that junk as soon as it happened. He would have stood there for, if it was a 30-minute line, he would have stood there for 30 minutes standing behind me. That's how crazy they are. Them niggas is there to feed. Okay, you there for food, they there for niggas that's not paying attention. Okay, they there for niggas that's not paying attention. And like I said, when you're in line, you got to be very careful because that's the perfect way. Like you'll sit and duck if you're not aware. Okay, because they like to harass you with just one of them standing in the front and one of them standing behind you and there's a little pinch motion. So just make sure you just turn to the side. Okay, just turn to the side like that. They don't like that. All right. And then fast forward to today. Right now it's 11:53 p.m. So this happened earlier around 7 or something like that, I think. I was leaving Publix. Okay. And hold up, but let me bag back. Okay. Let me bag back real quick and talk about how deep this party is. Okay. Let's just think about you seeing somebody in line off to the side like that. And you wondering where the line starts. Are you going to stand behind the person looking at the candy or are you going to stand in the line lane? So that don't make any sense. Okay, because there's always somebody telling you you're paranoid about something. I'm like, that don't make any sense. If that's not proof that there's predators, I don't even know how else to prove it to you. Okay, if a person watching this is questioning what's going on, that nigga's gay. I don't care what nobody say. So fast forward to today. Okay, and I'm leaving Publix, and I see this black bitch pull up. She gets out the car. She's on the driver's side. Bad, short, petite chick, 2 shades darker than me. She was wearing flip-flops. She got her nails done. It was just freshly pedicured. She had her feet and hand hygienes on point. Okay, black leggings, black tank top with the stomach showing. She was athletic. She had the nice natural hair, full head of hair, curly. It was almost an afro. She had like the sideshow bob type curls. You know, she was ghetto fabulous. But how do I know she was ghetto? Because of the nigga she was with. Okay, he was a tall, ignorant, thuggish looking nigga. Okay, and they're walking towards me, so I'm facing this way. She's on this side, he's on this side. Okay, and I'm just, I just look at her. I'm like, just subtle about it though. I'm like, dang, that shit bad. And, they pass me, and he senses me looking at her. Okay, he was very sensitive to that, And when people are sensitive to you looking at girls, you already know something stupid is about to happen. Okay, and aside from the fact that he had dreads, so you know something dumb is bound to happen anyway. Okay, so once again, she on this side, he on this side, walking, do 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 do, and then she get past me, and I'm just like, but that's a 360, angle. So as I turned my head, the first thing I see was him sagging extra low. He had like sagging to where his pants was all the way down. I was like, ugh, it just caught me off guard. I was like, ugh. Okay, and I'm like, I know he don't want me to look. So the thing that he was doing is just to disrupt the pussy experience because he know I was gonna look at the chick's ass. He know the chick is bad. Okay. Now, I don't know if they was dating, but I do know he's a homosexual for doing that. One could say, Negro Ninja, what if that was his girlfriend and he just didn't want you looking at her? Okay, so if that's the case, then why not do what all dudes usually do when they just smack the chick's ass or grab her and kiss her or hug her or hold hands or something? Or just say, or just block the view and stand in front of her without doing nothing gay like that. Okay. That nigga had his pants all the way down. I was like, ugh. Okay. And I just started looking at the chick anyway, but I can still kind of see that he's doing something stupid in the peripheral. Okay. I'm like, dang, that chick is stacked. And I get in my car, crank up my car, and look back up. And by that time, they at the door. And then he pulls up his pants. I was like, okay, this is just too stupid. Homosexuals are never too busy to be a homosexual. Okay, you know that you're walking with a bad chick. You can't get mad, when people are looking. But to be honest with you, nigga wasn't mad at all. He just want the attention. Okay, now the funny thing about both of these scenarios is these was both quiet scenarios. One would even say tranquil. But gay people don't like peace. Okay, they cannot stand peace. All right, so they're gonna always do something stupid to just mess up the flow. And when you think about thug culture, okay, it's the same thing. Everything can be nice and quiet. Okay, you see how he was? He looking all dusty with the dreadlocks. He pulled down his pants like that. Okay, thugs walk around loud all the time. They either be staring with the little mean mug and stuff. They can't do nothing. You got to just be hostile 24/7 or just bumping their music extra loud. They ain't got no peace. Okay, which is what make this whole scenario extra deep anyway. Okay. And you just notice the pattern of stupidness from gays, just all over the world. When one gay acts stupid, they all act stupid. Okay. Now, proof of this. Okay, like let's say for instance, hold on. All right, just like the Walmart scenario I gave y'all a couple of days ago when I was talking to the sales bitch. As soon as I stopped, not 5 seconds, I was just surrounded by gays. They're just all in the area. I was like, okay, then you got this scenario happening. Now, this all happened within a 5-day span. What's today? Let me see what today is. So today is Tuesday. Okay, them other stories I was telling y'all about was happening like this weekend or last weekend or something. And then you see some crazy stuff happening in the news involving a famous rainbow zombie. If that's not proof that they're all in the same, got the same demons, then I don't know what's proof. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.